Can you hear me? All right, great. Okay, we're going to start in about 2 minutes time. Okay, because tonight's crowd is a bit big, so I need to use 2 laptops to talk to each other. All right, so please bear with me. Sometimes I will look left, sometimes I will look right. Okay, so there are 2 groups of people today. So we're going to start in about a minute's time. All right, so get yourself ready. Again, please try to open your videos. All right, please try to open your videos so I don't look like an old man talking to black screens. I look stupid, all right? So please don't make me look stupid. Of course, I know some of you are on data. So if you're on data or at work and you cannot open your videos, I get it, it's fine. But if you can, just try your best so I can make the talk interesting. All right, so for today, right, there will be some first timers as well. So first timers, please understand, all these topics are from my personal opinions. All right, so either you like it or you don't. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? So please do not go to my Facebook account and put negative remarks, all right? So it's just my personal opinions versus your opinions, all right? So I don't have to be right. You don't have to be right. You know, it's just for knowledge purpose, all right? For knowledge purpose, okay? So we're gonna start. Okay, so today's topic, Medina and Akmala, can you please type today's topic so that everybody knows? Please type it out. All right. Okay, now, today will be the last time that I will be giving all these business talks for a while, okay, because I have a lot of Singapore projects to do. So my time, Akmala. Okay, can you not hear the sounds? All right, good. So I will be temporarily out of action for almost like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So there will be somebody who's going to replace me over this period of time. So yeah, so tonight will be the last night that I'll be talking to some of you, but I will be resuming my lessons in weeks to come. All right. So today's topic, Medina, can you type the topic? Faster, faster, hurry up. You're moving too slow because you're getting married, so your fingers got slow. Hurry up. All right, so today's topic is called, why are you failing in life? Perhaps you are really psychotic and you didn't even know about it. Yeah, we have a lot of crazy people in this world. A lot of crazy people in this world. So first of all, you got to understand why we are not making in life. Like a lot of you have dreams, right? A lot of you have hopes. A lot of you thought that you'll be going to some place when you graduated from your universities, or you start your first job, or you got married, start your first business, and you thought that your life will be at, someplace. And then eventually it didn't come true, right? It didn't come true. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is understand it's you. All right, Akmala, Medina, please type the first sentence. Understand it's you. Okay, it's you, no one else but you. Now, a lot of people today, they always feel that it's someone else's fault, right? You always feel that it's your employer's fault, it's your country's fault, it's your colleague's fault. Your colleague is here to sabotage your life. It's your client's fault. It's politicians' fault. It's your neighborhood's fault. It's everybody's fault except you. Your husband's fault. Your boyfriend's fault. Your girlfriend's fault. Your wife's fault, right? Everyone is at blame except you, right? That's how you feel, right? Like everything is someone else's fault. We always think that, hey, why is it like life is so hard for us? Why? And life is hard. Life is really, really hard, you know? Like, how do you know you're right? How do you know you're wrong? How do you know that this direction is the right direction? How do you know that this direction is the wrong direction? So life is hard. It's really, really hard. You know, today I was just going through some old pictures that I used to have, you know, about our organization, you know, and I saw a lot of old pictures and I start to see, oh, I've been running businesses for almost 20 years now. And I didn't realize that I'm that old, you know, and time flashes really, really fast. And I didn't even reach to where I want to be, you know. So I'm thinking, what went wrong? You know, what truly went wrong? You know, like some of you I know studied really, really hard. You know, some of you really, really work really, really hard. You know, some of you are responsible men. I can see some of your children behind the backgrounds. You're trying your best to take care of your children. You know, you are going to like 20 job interviews. You know, you really, really want to do something. But why is it so hard? You know, why is it so difficult? Right? True? Everybody have this feeling? Yes or no? Put a thumbs up if you say yes. Don't be shy. All right? Yeah, you do, huh? All right. So it's like, it's really, really hard. So let me explain to you, you know, and I'm going to tell you something really, really harsh now. It's your fault. It's really your fault. You're not smart enough. That's the truth. Let's be real. Huh? It's really your fault. We are simply too stupid. Even me, you know, last year, you know, if you know my background, the last 2 years, I lost a lot of money. Yes, of course, I can blame COVID. You know, it's COVID-19's fault. You know, think about it. I think I was too stupid. Really. Seriously, I want everybody to understand this, to really, really understand this. Okay. Think about what happened in the last 10 years of your life. Seriously. Think about it. Think about all the problems, money problems, family problems, job problems, business problems, relationship problems, love problems. Think about all those problems. I want you to think carefully. Why is it not your fault? Why is it not your fault? Seriously. Unless you're from Ukraine, you know, there's a war between Russia now. Yeah, I understand that. Or you're from North Korea. But a lot of you have internet. A lot of you are educated people. A lot of you are smart people. Think about this. We are just too stupid. That's the truth. Right? And then the thing is, you look at all the problems we had. Did you realize that all the problems are repetitive problems? You know what's repetitive problems? We continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again and again and again and again. Think about it. I want you to really, really think about it. all the mistakes we made. We go to job interview. Let's say if you go to 5 different jobs, right? The 5 jobs that you've been through, you made the same mistakes. Some of you have been into 3 relationships. Maybe you have 3 girlfriends in your lifetime or 3 boyfriends in your lifetime. Same mistakes over and over and over again. Did you realize that? Think carefully, yeah? Really think carefully. Like some of you are emotional people, you know, like some of the ladies here are super emotional people. Some of you are drama, you know, full of drama. Come on, hey, you know you're full of drama, right? Some of the girls here, even some of the guys here, so much drama, so much emotional. Some of you are bad-tempered. Some of you are lazy. Some of you just don't want to learn anything. Some of you, you know, are shy, sensitive. We made the same problems every year. We continue to make the same problems, right? And the funny thing is, you know yourself, right? You know yourself, you know what kind of person you are, you know who you are, you know what mistakes you make, you know what kind of person you are. You continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. For example, Miss Mary-Law Tabisora, all right, Miss Tabisora, 100%. When she wakes up tomorrow, when she go to work, she knows she's not supposed to do something really stupid in the company because she's intelligent enough to know that. But guess what? She will do something stupid in the office tomorrow. She will. I bet you $1 million. Right? Over this side, same thing. Maybe Mr. Namgay Tenzing. He knows when he goes to work tomorrow. He knows when he goes to work tomorrow. You know you're not supposed to be late. You know. Everybody knows that you're not supposed to be late for work. But guess what? He's going to be late for work tomorrow. He knows. And then when he goes to work, the boss questions him, why are you late for work? And then he will give 150 excuses or reasons why he was late. My cat was pregnant. I need to take care of my cat. My grandmother is pregnant. I need to take care of my grandmother. My fish is pregnant. I need to take care of my fish. You know, 101 reasons, you know, and that's the thing. And the funny thing is, everybody here knows. You know why your life is failing. Who doesn't know? Come on. Who doesn't know? Right? Everybody here have the answers. You know you were lazy. You know that you are dramatic. You know. And that's the craziest shit about people, is that all of us have the answers. All of us know what we are supposed to do, but we just simply do not want to do it. Now, example, Miss Aubrey Escano. I'm not sure whether you're married, so let's imagine that you are married, right? So you know how to treat your husband. You know, Miss Aubrey, you know, you hang out with your husband for 5 to 10 years now. You know how your husband is. You know you can treat him better, but you chose not to. It was your choice. Think carefully, yeah. Those who have boyfriend, girlfriends, husbands, and wives, you know, right? You go out with your girlfriend, you know, the guys could have treated the girl really, really well and make her really, really special. But all those dumbass guys chose not to. And that's how psychotic people are today, right? Think carefully, right? The jobs, the work, everything. You know you could have done something special, you know. But guess what? You chose to be the crazy girl, the crazy drama girl. Oh, no. It's the fish problem. Oh, no. It's the toilet problem. Oh, no. It's the government's problem. It's everyone's problems except you. Now, let me explain to you. Again, it's us. Even the war, you know, the war between Ukraine and Russia, you know, I've been reading a lot of news, watching a lot of videos. You know, everybody is saying, what if? What if this at 2010? What if this at 2014? What if we do something at 2018? Why is America buying gas from Russia and making the Russian army rich? You see, everyone have the answers, right? Like some of you are complaining, hey, Mr. Ma, you know, my life is miserable. Miss Jennifer Boyson might complain to me, my life is miserable. You know, I am poor. I have no money. I have this, I have that. I told Miss Jennifer, no, Miss Jennifer, you're wrong. You know why? During your high school day, you know you need to study hard. You know, Miss Jennifer, right, Miss Boyson? You know that you need to study hard. If you could have studied harder during the high school day, maybe you have a scholarship to Harvard now. You see? So a lot of us are strange in a way that we always know the answers, but we simply do not want to do anything about it. So the number one answer is understand it's you. Stop pointing fingers at people. Stop saying that, oh, it's this, is that, is this, is that. It's not. You have to come first. If you cannot adjust yourself to fit, nothing's going to work. Nothing's going to work. You know, since I start these business talks, I guess many people wanted to be my Facebook friends and many people wanted to be my Instagram friends. Yes, I'm trying my best to press tick, 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 you know, to add, because sometimes I'm too busy, you know. So I was talking to some of the students there, right? So some of the students say, sir, I'm very talented. I need a job. I'm very good at this. I'm very good at that. And I told them, no, you're not. You're not. Believe me, you're not. If you are, you will not be jobless. That's the truth. Next statement. Don't believe the hype. Akmala, Medina, please type it out. Hype. 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 Okay, HYP. Don't believe the hype. Okay, what is the hype? The hype is you. You know, you always tell yourself, you know, this is something that maybe my generation and your generation is different. Again, I am 46 now. Okay, so perhaps I'm one of the oldest person here. So my generation, the way we look at things, and your generation, the way you look at things are totally different from my generation. When I was young, if I happened to say anything stupid in front of my parents, my mom will just slap me in the face. I'm in McDonald's. I see some of you eyebrow click. Oh wow, why the old people are so abusive? They are abusive. Okay, if I go to McDonald's with my mom and I talk stupid things in front of my mom is not going to educate me. My mom will slap me in the face. But because your generation is different, you know, every day you have praises. Good job. Well done. You did a fantastic job. You're so smart. You're so talented. You are this. You are that. And what happened? If everybody says that you're talented, if everybody says that you're smart, if everyone says that you are that great, why are you failing? Why? Oh, you're so smart. Because my daughter can speak English. Almost 5 billion people in the world can speak English. My child is so smart. He can speak Chinese. 1 billion people in China can speak Chinese. Oh, my son can speak 2 languages. In Malaysia, the Malaysians can speak up to 5 languages. And there's 40 million Malaysians in Malaysia. So why are you special? Seriously, I want to know. Why are you special? Seriously, you got to ask yourself this question. Why are you special? Are you taller than most people in your house? No, right? So why are you special? You see, in order to understand how to move forward, the first thing you need to do is to understand how bad or how good you truly are. You know, every day, I swear, this is the truth. Every day I receive thousands of resumes. I mean, really, really, thousands of resumes. Okay. Every interview that I conduct, all the people will tell me how great they are. So if we are in the world of great people, why are there so many people jobless, unhappy, depressed, sad? Strange, right? Yeah, I saw some familiar faces, right? So I understand you came to the training last Saturday, so you're here again. So I tried to make something different now for tonight. Okay, so why? What happened? So let me explain to you what happened. You suck. You really suck. You just don't want to admit it. You suck. You know you suck. You know. Come on, everybody knows. Everybody knows that you suck. Some of you are shy. Some of you do not want to work harder. Some of you understand where all the problems are, but you just simply do not want to do it. So never, never believe the hype. This is important. Never, never believe the hype. All right. Next, know your surroundings. Medina, Akmal, please type it out. Know your surroundings. If you can't, SURROUNDINGS. Know your surroundings. Now, what is your surroundings? Okay, now again, let's reverse again. Let's reverse again. Let's reverse again. All right. Think back all the problems you have. Think back all the problems you have. Think back all the job issues you have. Think back all the breakups you went through. Think all your business that collapsed. You know what's the problem. And you have the solutions. You have the solutions. Really, think about it. You know what's going on. Like if I'm going to ask anybody now, what's happening in your life, you already have all the solutions. But what is wrong with you is that today's generation, now, this is what's happening now. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Please don't get upset again. Please do not go to my Facebook account and put negative comments. Okay, again. Now, I want everybody to understand this now. Think carefully, right? Okay, and this, I want you to really, really focus and really, really think through. You have all the solutions. You really do. But you just don't want to do it. You really have all the solutions. Some of you are complaining, why am I so fat today? Because you don't want to exercise. That's the reason. There's no other special reason, all right? Because you're too lazy for exercises. Some of you say that, oh, I don't have energy. Yes. Do you know why? Miss Jessa May, do you know why? Because you don't want to exercise. That's why you have no energy. You don't need a genius to figure this shit out, all right? Some of you say that my English is terrible. Do you want to know why? You want to know why? Because you don't want to study. That's why. Nothing else. Oh, I'm poor. I have no money. You want to know why? Because you don't want to work. That's the truth. Because you're choosy about work. You're looking for the perfect job, the perfect thing, the perfect pay, the perfect environment, with the perfect boss, with a perfect colleagues, with the perfect situation, so that you can be eternally happy. And you forgot to look at the mirror. Why would the perfect boss, with the perfect environment, with the perfect salary package, with the perfect situation, hire your dumb ass? Why would they do that? They have plenty of choices. Why should they choose you? Why would they want to choose you? So aren't you psychotic? Some of you will tell me, sir, I have a business. My business collapsed last year. Do you want to know why? You want to know why? Because you suck in sales. That's why. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to talk to customers. You thought that you are Elon Musk of Steve Jobs. You want customers to come and find you because you're so special. All the customers must come and find you. Because you're not knowing your surroundings. In fact, one thing, sometimes I can be a bit harsh when it comes to training like this. We call it practitioner training. Practitioner training is like the real thing. No bullshit, no making people happy. It's not about that. It's about the truth. Because the truth will always set you free. Medina and Mr. Akmala, please type it out. The truth will always set you free. But because we are born, most of you, not all, I'm not, but most of you were born in a generation of social media. So in today's generation of social media, you cannot be wrong. Do you understand? You understand? Just like I remember there's a girl called, I always pronounce her name wrongly. I call it Gilapse or something like that. It's called Gilapse. She tried to add Gilisa or something like that. She always educate me in terms of pronouncing her name. Because you cannot be wrong. You always want to be right. That's the funny thing about human. You're wrong. Like sometimes when you have a fight with your father or you have a fight with your girlfriend, you're wrong. But you just want to be right. So today's culture, and I think this is really, really unhealthy. And I hope you guys will change yourself. It's why must you be right all the time? Why must you be pretentious? Some of you are not even happy, but you put happy pictures in Facebook so that everyone can think that you are happy. Some of you are broke. Oh, but you have to put nice pictures in your Instagram to make everybody think that you are successful. You know, some of our people, our customers, you know, they tell us, why is our Facebook and Instagram, our organization, so raw? Raw means there's no filtering, there's no, you know, edited pictures, nothing. And then some of my staff are complaining, why did you take my ugly pictures and put on Facebook? It's true. It's true. Some of our lady staff, when we took pictures, oh, this picture is ugly. Why did you put my pictures on Facebook when it's so ugly? And I told them, it's because this is who we are. We are the truth. And sometimes the truth is really, really hurtful. Don't you understand? Can you imagine if I go and tell Miss Jessa May Napolis, Miss Jessa May, do you know what? You are the dumbest girl in the Philippines. Can you imagine that, Miss Jessa? What happens if I put a statement like that? You are so incredibly dumb. Of course, Miss Jessa will say, oh, who the hell are you? How can you say that I'm dumb? But what happens if you are? But because you're so pretentious, you're so fake, everybody is telling you that you're not dumb, but you are. Because in certain ways, we are that stupid. We design ourselves in a way, you know, we do comparisons, you know, about people. Is my friend doing well? I have to do better than them. You know, I have to look better than them. I must be better than them. You know, he put pink lipstick. I'm going to put red lipstick. You know, think about it. And because of all these things, what are we doing in the last 10 years? Think carefully. What are you doing in the last 10 years? The last 10 years, you're doing pretentious shit, fake stuff. And the funny thing is, when you do all this fake stuff and all this shit thing, are you happy? Oh, are you truly happy? Are you truly happy? So much fake things. Think carefully. So much fake things. Are we truly happy? And then when somebody don't like your picture on Instagram or Facebook, it's his fault. That has always been today's generation problem. We continue to deceive ourselves when we know the truth. Everybody here knows what you're bad at and what you're good at. You know, but you just don't want to admit it. So when you keep on denying the truth, when you keep on denying the truth, you know, like recently I met this guy, you know, he told me that he's qualified. You know, this is a true story. He told me that he's qualified because we have a recruitment drive recently in Singapore. He told me he has a PhD. And I look at him. If you are really, really qualified, why do you need to work for me? Everybody will be there waiting in front of your door, trying to recruit you. And I look at his resume. He has not worked for almost 6 months now. Because everybody sometimes their pride and their ego and their defensive measures, they just do not want to admit. They just do not want to let free. They just do not want to be free. So when you're not free, you can never progress. I think some of you attend my training about 1 week ago. I did mention to a lot of people here that I lost millions of dollars. And I did lost millions of dollars in my business the last 2 years. I'm not ashamed of it. I made some really, really, really stupid decisions. And I knew they were stupid. And I knew it. But guess what? I did it anyway. And then when I look at the mirror, I said, oh shit. Why am I that stupid? I knew it, yet I made that decision. Because if you don't admit it, you will never progress forward. Because you're holding back. You're worrying about people laughing at you. You're worrying about friends that you do not give a shit, yet you treasure their comments. You're worrying about how your family look at you. Hey, come on. If somebody really loves you, if your family really loves you, they will understand. They're not dumb. Everybody's not dumb. We are so stupid, yet we are so smart. That's what I always tell people. We have all the answers in our brains, yet we just don't want to do it. Right? Everybody knows. Like, for example, if you do a homework, you need to submit your homework tomorrow, right? There's a homework tomorrow. And yet you just don't want to do your homework. And then when you bring a homeworkless assignment to school, you try to convince the teachers that's the teacher's fault. Somebody kidnapped my bag. My bag was lost. The teacher didn't explain to me properly. That's why I cannot do my homework. You see, that's the problem with people. So you have to understand that in order to move forward, you must admit the truth, because only the truth will always set you free. Next one. Do not pull them towards your level. Push forward. Do not, Medina and Akmala, do not pull them towards your level. Always push forward. Okay, let me explain how does it work. Humans, we are humans, right? So when humans do not do things well, you know what they do? They gang up. They pull the people towards your level. If you're lazy, you pull everybody to be lazy with you. If you're a smartass, you pull everyone down to your level. And this has always been the biggest problem with people today. Like example, if I talk to Miss Hotek, Miss Sumaya Hotek, if I'm going to talk to Miss Sumaya Hotek, she will pull me to her level. She will tell me the country that she's from has no rights for women. The country that she's from, there is no job opportunities for women. That's what she will do. Well, maybe she's right. I cannot say that she's wrong because I do not know which country she's from. Maybe she's right. Maybe, perhaps, huh? But that's how humans do. Humans always pull to your level. Like some of you will tell me this question. Maybe Mr. Kennedy. I guess Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Nitzi Kennedy, yeah. I guess he's from Africa. Mr. Kennedy will tell me in Africa, opportunities are less because the country might be corrupted. They might not have good opportunities there. Yes, maybe you're right. But when you start to pull everyone to your level, why are we living on this earth then? Shouldn't you die now? Shouldn't you commit suicide now and end your life when everything is so bad? Or in Vietnam, it's so difficult. Again, you pull everyone to your level. In Myanmar, it's so difficult. Again, you pull everyone to your level. In Africa, it's so difficult. You pull everyone to your level. You pull everyone to your level. Oh, in Singapore, oh, Singapore is so tough. It's so expensive. Again, pull everyone to that level. Since you want to pull, you know, your level is terrible, and yet you want to pull everybody to your level, how are you going to progress? And the funniest thing is, okay, let's don't talk about North Korea or Ukraine now, because these two countries, or Afghanistan, you know, these countries are different. Okay, let's talk about your level now. Now you can complain, you can bitch, you can say a lot of things, but guess what? There are still a lot of successful and rich people in your country. There's still a lot of rich, successful, brilliant people in your country. Those people will not go and tell Miss Wilfrey, Gilberto, Batian, hey, be poor. Those people will not say something like that. Hey, be poor, man. Be poor, okay? Let's all be poor together. Let's all be stupid together. Let's all do not want to study. Let's all wish that our governments will give us millions of dollars, give us free houses, free education, free shit, free everything. Guess what? Isn't that beautiful? How's that? Miss Aubrey, make sure your daughter do not hear my swearing words. Please put some earplugs in her ears, all right? So you see, those people will never say something like that. Even, you know, I was watching the news about the Ukrainian president, you know, Ms. Zelensky. The country is suffering from heavy bombardment, but he will not pull the population to his level. He will say that we will fight to the very end. We will continue to push forward. We will never surrender, despite all the bombs, all the soldiers. Russia is like 30 times stronger than them. They will never pull people to your level. This is a habit that everybody always have. They always pull to your level. So when you have this habit of pulling yourself to your level, your life is going to be miserable because you are miserable. So how can you be happy when everybody's at your level? Miss Marilaw, imagine you're poor. You look at your friend, she's poor. You look at your cousin, she's poor. You look at an uncle, he's poor. You look at your grandmother, she's poor. If everybody's poor, everybody's at your level, how are you going to move forward? How? And I know some of you really come from difficult circumstances. You know, I have been through difficult circumstances. When I was young, my parents were divorced. I have two brothers. We were split up. 3 of us are all living in separate houses. I ran away from home when I was 12. I didn't stay with my parents since I was 12. Okay, I do some stupid shit in my life, you know. So I've been through, I was like really, I mean, I was suffering from poverty. The Singapore government arranged special housing for me. Okay, our rental is $50 per month. You know how fucked up you have to be to get rental at $50 in Singapore under the Singapore government welfare system? You can't even get $50 in your country, let alone my country. I went through that stage, so I understand that. So I do understand that some of you would tell me that you are suffering from difficult circumstances. But guess what? Guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And that's the magical part. We are always wanting to look for people to care for us. And that's what one thing I don't like about Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all these social media apps. Social media apps is like begging for love. It's begging for love. You understand what I'm saying by begging for love? Oh, sir, please love me. Please love me, sir. Sir, please love me. Man, please love me. Right? Think about it. Every time you put, not all, but most of you, of course, some of you are special, but not all, most of you, when you put a post on Facebook, Instagram, you are begging for love. Really, you are. Oh, I got 150 likes. Oh, I am so popular. Fuck you. Understand? Those people, they are exchanging love. So one day, if you don't give them likes, they're going to be upset with you. Think about it. Seriously, every time, let's get real now. Every time when you put a post on Instagram and Facebook, what is your purpose? Looking for attention, looking for love. When I put a post on my Facebook, I'm looking for money because I'm a businessman. Because I'm a businessman. All right, that's it. But for you guys, you're looking for love. So when you start to pull everybody at your level, how in the world are you going to move forward? How are you going to be happy? You can never be happy when you're always asking for love, right? Imagine Mr. Chong Ming, yeah, see you here, Mr. Chong Ming, you go to your house, your neighbors, every door you knock, not every door you knock, love me, please. Then you go to the second door, love me, please. Then you go to the third door, love me, please. And you go to the fourth door, love me, please. And we go to the fifth door, love me, please. And you go to the sixth door, oh, fuck, man, this is what you guys do all the fucking time. Fucking crazy. Even the men, even men today, even men, men, I saw TikTok videos about men dancing. Now, during my generation, if men dance like that, and we took a video and we put on TikTok, we will beat the guy up. Seriously, my generation is like that. Okay, why? If I'm looking for 1,000 likes or 30,000 likes, it's only for business. That's all. Business. The thing is about business. If I cannot make money out of these likes, why would I want to have 1,000 people like me? Huh? Jackson from Bhutan likes me? What the fuck? Why the fuck would I want Jackson from Bhutan to like me? Why would I want to have that? Or Mr. Patrick, Mr. Kakoma from, I'm not sure which country you're from. Let's presume that you're from Africa. Mr. Kakoma from Africa likes me. I'm not going to marry you. Why would you want to like me? You see, so when we focus so much on stupid things every day, think about it. The last 10 days of your life, how many stupid things did you focus on? Really, think carefully. Some of you spend 5 hours on TikTok. looking at people doing stupid dancing. Oh my God, that will increase your intelligence. Well done. Right, right, right. Unbelievable. That's how psycho we are. That's how fucking crazy we are. We spend so much time on stupid things. We look at some rich people picture. Oh, this guy is so rich, man. How I wish I can be like him. Let me explain to you. Never. You will never be like him if you continue to watch TikToks. Never. Until the day you die, never. Never. I repeat again, look at my face. Huh? Never. Some of you will look at this girl. This girl is so beautiful. I wish that she can be my girlfriend. Let me explain to all the guys here. Beautiful girls do not like poor, dumbass men. Do you understand? Do you understand, everybody? Let me tell you something, reality. Like I always tell my staff in China, in China, now I'm Chinese, but I'm not from China. Okay. In China have a lot of ugly men, fat, ugly, stupid looking men. But guess what? They have beautiful girlfriends and beautiful wives. Do you know why? Do you want to know why? Because they have money. They have money. It's that simple. You know why? Because the China man know that he's ugly. He cannot use his looks to attract girls. You understand? Some of the guys here are handsome. You use your looks to attract girls. He cannot. So what he do? He work on himself. He make more money. Make. So when he make a lot of money, he's not going to look for girls anymore. All the girls will come after her. Come after him. Yes, I know some of the girls will tell me, oh, I am not into money. Oh, bullshit. Stop it. Stop bullshitting yourself. Please don't tell me that the girls are not into money. It's just that you cannot find a rich guy. And that's why you say money is not important. All right, stop it. Who doesn't want to have a better life, right? Who doesn't want? Miss Bernadette, you do not want a better life? Miss Lagaspi, oh no, money is no good. I don't want money. Money will make me corrupt. Right? Is that what you're telling me now? Right? Or Miss Aubrey, I know you're married. Okay. I know you're married. But if your husband have another $50,000 in his wallet, you say, oh no, this $50,000, please return back. We don't need this money. All right. So I want everybody to understand this. The key is never pull people at your level. When you start to pull people at your level is all negative. It's all negative. You look left, oh shit, negative. You look right, negative. You look forward, negative. You look behind, negative. How the fuck are you going to go out from there? You can't. Think about it. Look at all your friends that you have today. Your classmates, your colleagues, your friends, your relatives. 99% of them are complaining every single day. Everyone is complaining. Right? So, again, I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of news about Ukraine versus Russia. Yes, I'm not from there. I wouldn't know how the politics work there, and I cannot comment about the politics there. But one thing I can tell you is, you see how positivity feeds on the Ukrainian soldiers. You think carefully, how it works. This is a good case study for those people that really want to work mind over matter. Really watch the videos of the war in Ukraine now. It feeds on you. It makes you invincible. How in the world can a bunch of people defeat mighty Russia. Russia has the top 3 best soldiers, army, defense systems in the world. Think carefully. This is a good case study. I want you to really, really watch the videos. The soldiers, the ladies. I saw a picture of an old lady, like what? I think it's about 55 years old, holding a rifle to defend the country. Think carefully, seriously, because those people do not pull the people to defeat when they know the Russians are defeating them. But they don't pull these people to that level. You think carefully. Now, of course, again, I'm not a politician, so I cannot say who's right and who's wrong. I'm not smart. It's above my pay grade. Okay, that's above my pay grade. But I'm looking at their stories now. Their stories. You know, I saw there was a queue. You know, all the Ukrainians are going back to the country to defend the country. You see, so can you imagine if it happened to be other countries? A lot of people will run away because they are pulling people at that level. So when the Ukrainians go back to their country to defend the country, they are pulling people towards that level. And that's what a lot of people don't understand today. One of the reasons you are crazy is because you hang around with crazy people. If 15 of your friends are as crazy as you, most likely you will be crazy sooner or later as well. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially, let me tell you the truth, especially today. And I always tell young people today, it's really, really not easy now. You know, how does it feel when you are educated, when you learn English, when you know IT, when you know internet, when you go to school, you learn a lot of new skill sets, but most people are failing today. How does that feel? How does that feel? Feels terrible. Really, really terrible. Right? And that's the problem with people today. So when things happen, they have all the answers. Next statement. You have all the answers. Okay. Akmala and Medina, you have all the answers. Now, again, let's go back to the Ukraine and Russia situation. Ukraine have about 40 million people. 40. Okay, 40 million people. The Russia soldiers, if I'm not wrong, they have 150,000 soldiers at the border. All right. So let's presume that in Ukraine, the half of the population are men. So you have 50% men, which is 20 million. And then you take, maybe they have 5 million children. You know, 5 million children now because they give birth to a lot of babies, 5 million children. So they have another 15 million men. Out of the 15 million men, maybe 5 million are old people, aged between 60 to 100. So you have another 10 million people versus 150,000 soldiers. That's the answer. So now you know the answer. So the thing is, once you have a skeleton of answers, you need to fill in the gaps. Like everybody here have the answers in your life. You do. You really, really do. Without you realizing it, the power is actually in you. Because you really have all the answers. I want you to think carefully now. Really think carefully now. Like some of you, I know, are not doing well now. Some of you are breaking up with your boyfriend and you're upset, you know. But the truth is, you have all the answers. You really, really do. Some of you want to start a business. You know what is needed to start a business. You know, believe me, you know. You know. Some of you want to be a nurse in Australia. You know what to do to be a nurse in Australia. You know. You know. Some of you want to work in Japan, okay, because you guys are the IT generation, so you know how to research to apply for permits in Japan. You know. You know. You have all the answers. But that's the thing. When you have all the answers, you didn't do anything about it. How to run a business? Trust me, you know. How to be a better person? Trust me, you know. How to earn more money? What are the skills necessary to earn more money? Trust me, you know. How to go to Australia? You know, like in order to work in Australia, you need to have IELTS, right? The International English Language Test. You know. But you just don't want to study English. You know. And that's one thing is so frustrating dealing with people, is that most people with normal intelligence, they all know. No money. That's a reason why you have no money, because you're not working. The reason why you don't have a job, because maybe you were choosy. Everybody here have the answers. You really do. I want you to think carefully. You really, really have all the answers. But because we are humans, humans like to skip steps. You know, skip steps. Mr. Mustafa Kang will come and tell me, can I go to Japan to work without the Japanese test? You know you can't. You know you can't, but yet you want to convince me. Yet you want to convince me to say yes to you. Okay? Mr. Ming Nai wants to go to Australia to work. He needs an IELTS 6.5, right? Mr. Ming Nan, no. He knows, trust me. I know you know. Okay, don't be full of shit. I know you know. I know you did research. But guess what? Guess what? You tried to convince me and the Australian government to accept you without IELTS. Some of you want to make money, right? Some of you want to make money. Maybe your dream is to be a millionaire, right? You know you can never be rich as an engineer, right? You know that, right? You know you can never be rich if you want to work in a hotel, right? You know you will never be rich if you want to work in an office. So the only way you can be rich is either you do sales or run a business or marry rich. Maybe your husband or your wife is rich. There are the three ways, that's all. There's no other way. Guess what? I don't want to do sales. Oh, guess what? Running business is too hard. Oh, no rich people want to marry me. Oh, you see, strange, right? Strange, right? How to be a doctor? Okay, I want to think this question now, right? How to be a doctor? How to be a lawyer? You all know. Seriously, you all know. Chong Ming will tell me, I have no money to be a doctor. No, it's because you are lazy ass. I don't believe, Chongming, if your grades are in the top 3% in the whole country of Vietnam, I don't believe the Vietnamese university will never give you a scholarship. You all know that poor people, you know, right? Come on, you know. Poor people, you know. Half of you don't like to study, the other half don't like to work. Right? Half of you don't like to study, half of you don't like me. I don't like to study. Oh, I hate school. I really, really hate school. Ironically, right? I'm running school business, but I hate school. Okay? I hate school. I fucking hate school. Really. I cannot stand school. When I go to school, I'll fall asleep all the time. Right? But I know in order for me to get rich, because I'm not good in school, I can never be a doctor, I can never be an engineer, I can never be a scientist or a lawyer or surgeon. Two ways: business, sales. That's what I did. That's what I did. And then you look at business and sales, like some of you really, really want to make money. Business sales. What is needed in business and sales? You know, what is needed? You know, you need to have courage. You need to work hard. You need to have discipline. You need to put a lot of research. You need a lot of practice. You must continuously upgrade yourself all the time. Everybody here knows. If you tell Mr. Singh Dihilian, do you think English is important? Of course, Mr. Dihilian will say, yes, it's very, very important. But do you want to go for an English test? Oh, no, I don't want. Do you think certificates are important if you want to work? Of course, we all know we live in a world of certificates, right? Oh, but I don't want to study. Can I have certificate without study, please? You don't need me. You can Photoshop. You can Photoshop your own certificates. You don't need me. If you want certificate without education, you can do the Photoshop yourself. You don't need me. Why are you asking me? You see, that's humans. Oh, can I don't take the exam, please? Please, sir, Mr. Niza, can I don't take the exam, please? Please, please. Oh, everybody knows. And that is how crazy everyone is. When your girlfriend break up with you, you know. Yeah, maybe you're the nicest guy in the world. Maybe. All right, maybe Akmala. Akmala, wave to everybody. Do you know why you have no girlfriend? Do you know? Put a thumbs up. Yes, you know. See, ta-da, magic, huh? Magic. Those people that are not married, do you know why you're not married? Come on. You know, right? You know. Come on, you know. Come on, you know. Okay? You know. You know. That's how fucking crazy people are. Oh, I'm not married. Why? Because you know. Akmala, Akmala is my staff for almost 1.5 years now. Okay, he has no girlfriend. He fucking knows. He knows. Right, Akmala? Can you just put a thumbs up? Yeah, don't bullshit the person. Don't say that it's all the girls' fault because girls today are, like some guys will say that today girls are choosy, they are materialistic, they only focus on money. Bullshit, Akmala. Bullshit. Okay, why would girls want to hang out with you if you're a dumbass? That is the ultimate answer you need to find out. So don't be a dumbass. Everybody here knows, and that's the funny thing about humans, right? Oh, my knee pain. Oh, I feel like some guys have heart attack. Like some guys might, like me. Sometimes I get stressed a bit, so maybe I have high blood pressure, things like that. Do you know why? Do you want to know why I have high blood pressure? Chong Ming, do you want to know why? I can tell you why. Because I never exercise. That's it. That's the answer. You don't need to be a scientist to figure shit out. You don't need to be a genius to figure shit out. Why your country is poor? Like some of you come from poor countries, right? Right? Like example, I think 3 days ago, I was talking to someone from Central Asia. Some Central Asians will tell me, hey, Mr. Ma, in order to be successful in Central Asia, we need to have connections. Okay, like maybe in your country, maybe you need to have connections. Which I admit, yes, it's true. Some countries really need to have connections. So what are you doing now? I ask him. Oh, you're waiting for the prime minister to knock on your door to give you connection. That's what you're doing now. That's what you're doing now. You're waiting for the president to come down. Hey, buddy. Hey, do you need my connection? Let me give you my connection. What are you doing? You're not sending emails. You're not calling anybody. You're not meeting anyone. That's the reason why. That's the funniest thing about people. Okay, that is the funniest thing about people. Everyone here have the answers. The last divorce that you had, some of you are divorced, right? Like okay, this is a good example. Some of you guys are single mothers, right? Some of you are single mothers. Your mom have been telling you that guys are full of shit, right? Since you were young, your mom will tell you, hey, don't trust guys. And in your heart that guys cannot be trusted. Right? And guess what? Ta-da! Magic. You trusted him. He made you pregnant. And then ta-da! Yeah, maybe he's an asshole that left you. I agree about that. But the truth is, And that's the problem. Everybody have the answers, but they just don't want to do it. So what they do, they just hope, wish, pray. Just like, again, back to the Ukrainian war versus Russia. Can you imagine if the Ukrainians just pray every day? That's it. That's what he does. Praying every day. That's it. That's it. Pray. Everybody sit in the house and pray. Russia, the Ukraine name will be gone today. It's called Russia number 2. You see, everybody in the world knows. But because we are humans, humans have this tendency to just be crazy. They just don't want to do it. We are the craziest creatures on this earth. We are. Think about it. A fish is not that crazy. An elephant is not that crazy. A giraffe is not that crazy. Only humans. Humans do the craziest shit things in the world because we always make things complicated where we have all the answers in the world. Everybody here, as crazy as it sounds, have or how to have a happy life. That's one statement that I always get from people. How to have a happy life. A few things. You need money, you need a good job, you need to upgrade yourself all the time, and make sure you treat your woman well. That's all you do, right? Everybody have the answers. When you come to job, oh, I'm looking for the job that pays high salary with lesser work. You know how crazy some of you guys are that fucking crazy? You're looking for jobs that's easy to do with higher pay. Right? Mr. Khan is smiling now because that's him. He's looking for jobs that's easier to do, that pays high. I don't know about you. I have never met any boss that I know today would pay somebody with an easier job with a higher pay. These bosses don't exist. Because if you are a boss today, same thing, you will not hire someone, pays him high salary, and make his job easier than yours. And you think these people exist on this earth? You know, you must upgrade. You know, it doesn't matter what we do in life. Every single day, we should spend at least 1 hour per day to learn new things. We all know that. But we just don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. That's the truth. Because Netflix is fun. Watching stupid people dancing on TikTok is fun. And you know, when you scrape, because I've made this mistake, I'm just like you, okay? I'm stupid as well, just for information. But sometimes when you scroll TikTok, right? Oh shit, it's been 2 hours. I didn't even know that. Right? When you are so into TikTok, and by the time you finish, you wasted 2 hours of your life looking at people doing stupid dances. That's who we are. That's who we are. You know, I can see today there's a lot of Vietnamese. You know, a lot of Vietnamese like to ask me this question: how can I increase my salary? A lot of people here will always tell me this thing: how, boss, how can I increase my salary? Oh my God, you know, come on, you know, you know. Everybody here knows how to increase your salary. You know, get a part-time job, right? You increase your salary. Oh, but I don't want to do part-time job. Run a business. Oh, I don't want to do a business. Oh, I want to be an office girl until the day I die. Yeah, you better be a very sexy, pretty office girl so that a rich guy will marry you. If not, you will never be rich. Okay, let me explain to you, those office girls. I see a lot of office girls here. Oh, you better be one of the prettiest, sexiest girls in your office so that a rich guy can marry you. If not, you will never make money. All right, never in your life. Okay, you understand? Never. Okay, I'm telling you, never. You know, see, everybody knows. Oh, I don't want to sell properties. I hate talking to people. Where do you think money comes from? The trees, you know, you shake the trees and the dollars and cents. Money comes from transaction. Money comes from communication. You talk to somebody, you close a deal. That's how money comes from. Money doesn't come from trees. If nobody's going to sell iPhone, Steve Jobs will not be rich. Can you imagine Steve Jobs, one of the best engineers in the world, create iPhones and nobody's negotiating anyone to buy any iPhones? Do you think Steve Jobs will be rich? Never. You see, and that's the funny thing again. Let me repeat again. So aren't we crazy? You know, I always tell people, again, I use the Ukraine. Please, if you have time, please watch the Ukraine versus Russia stories, man. That's amazing how the Ukrainians work their way to go against mighty Russia. You know, yeah, again, I'm not here to criticize politics because I'm not from there. I wouldn't know, but I'm looking at their team spirit. They know the only way they can defeat Russia is teamwork. They all know. And that's why they emphasize a lot on teamwork. Everybody knows. Like some of you are from Bhutan, you know, like some of the Bhutanese who ask me this question: sir, how can I earn more money? How can I have a better career? Well, you have to go for training, lots of training, because Bhutanese is not a business country. It's not. And that's why a lot of Bhutanese cannot make a lot of money, because the country is not a business country. And you have to learn from the people from Hong Kong. You have to learn from the people from China. You have to even learn from the Africans, a lot of rich Africans in Africa. But guess what? A lot of Bhutanese people are shy. They don't even want to message these people and ask for advice. That doesn't make sense. This is how crazy we are. That's how crazy we are. We have these last 2 days, I was talking to a lot of Malaysian Indians. Malaysian Indians, please pay attention. A lot of Malaysian Indians, they always complain to me. They always complain to me. Oh, my life is terrible. My life is this, sir, that, And I asked the Malaysian Indians, do you know why? You know what the Malaysian Indians tell me? Yes, I know. Ta-da! Ta-da! So you know, and what did you do? Nothing. Ta-da! Right, again, Filipinos, Filipinos. All right, same thing. Filipinos always tell me, oh, this, that. Yeah, I agree. Or some of the stories could be real. But if you ask Miss Bernadette now, Miss Bernadette, do you know why you are poor? I bet you $1 million, Miss Bernadette knows the answer. She knows. She knows. If you ask Miss Rosemary why don't you have a fantastic job in the Philippines? Miss Rosemary knows the answer. She knows. Come on, right? Rosemary, you know, right? You know. See, everybody start nodding their head. You know, If you ask Miss Wilfrey Jubero, why you are poor, Miss Wilfrey? You do not know? You do not know? Of course you know. You look like a very intelligent woman. Everybody knows. You have all the answers. Stop asking me for answers when I'm just going to repeat the same shit that you asked me, right? Who doesn't know that hard work is important? Who doesn't know? Put up a hand. Some idiots will tell me, I will work smart. I don't have to work hard. Oh, God, that is the dumbest statement ever. You have to work smart and work hard. Those people that work smart, that don't work hard, that got rich, they are not smart. They are lucky. Okay? All right? They are lucky. Just like 2 years ago when the pandemic happened, right? All the people that produce face masks become billionaires. It's not they're smart. They're lucky. All of a sudden, there's a pandemic. The government tells everybody that we have to wear face masks. So, ta-da, they become rich. That's not working smart. There is no such thing in the world that I know working smart can get rich unless you are lucky. So unless you want to depend on luck, the next statement, the conclusion of today's training, Mr. Akmala and Ms. Medina, unless you want to depend on luck, you know what's depending on luck? Miss Aubrey will pray to God tonight so that Miss Aubrey's husband will become a multi-billionaire tomorrow. Miss Bernadette will pray to God tonight so that tomorrow she'll find a super rich man and she doesn't need to work ever in her life again. Mr. Ming Tang, Mr. Ming Tang, Mr. Ming Tang wished that the princess of Japan will marry him. I hate fucking luck. I hate luck. I really, really hate luck. Most people like to use luck. Luck is overrated. Okay? Maybe that's why your life is always down more than up. Because most of you like to depend on luck. Think carefully, yeah. Think carefully. We have internet. Internet, it's one of, I really believe that internet is the most amazing thing that mankind has ever invented up to now. Okay. Now, if you back to 50 years ago, yes, it's difficult. It's really, really difficult to be rich. That's why the millionaires and the billionaires 50 years ago were much lesser compared to now. Because of internet, options are everywhere. You know, like some of the, I always use this good example, like some of the Africans will tell me that in their country, opportunities are lesser. It's lesser is because you're waiting for luck. The world has billions of people. Billions. Why not sell some stuff from Africa to Australians? They can afford it. They can buy. Sell some stuff to the Danish people, the Swedish people. They can buy. They can afford it. Sell some stuff to the Italians. Euros. Fuck, man. 500 euros. Conversion. How much will you get? But guess what? Everyone, not everyone, most of you like to depend on luck. And that's why most of our lives goes up and down. And most of the time, it goes down, then up. Luck is a numbers game. Don't you understand? It's a numbers game. Why are you betting your life on luck? Why did you do that? I hope that I can find a good job tomorrow. Listen to this statement. Listen to this statement. I hope that I can find a good job tomorrow. Hope. Hope. Hope is luck. I hope that Ukraine will beat Russia. Now, the president is a smart guy. He went to social media. He talked about the other countries, not even Germany. You saw the news, right? Germany has never spent money on defense ever in their country history after World War II. But the president of Ukraine has managed to convince him to do that. That's not luck. The president made 100 over phone calls to 100 over leaders in the world. Out of 100 over leaders, maybe 30% will agree with him, 70% will not agree with him. But that 30% is going to save his ass. I don't believe in luck. I hate luck. I don't want to bet my life on luck. I do not want to bet my company's life on luck. I do not want to bet my family's life on luck. I do not want to bet my staff life on luck. Can you imagine that I'm the kind of boss that depends on luck, and I tell my staff, Akmala, hey, let's see what happened, man. Let's pray for the best, man. And let's hope that my government will give me money so that we will not all die. We will all, let's pray that my government will give me money so that we will not die. Let's hope and pray. Now, there's nothing wrong with religion. If you are a religious person, there's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot just depend on religion. You have to take actions. We are all smart in many ways. I want you to really think carefully this statement. You know, remember earlier on I told you we are stupid, yet we are the dumbest creatures on this earth. We are dumb, really. And yet we are also the smartest people in the world, smartest creatures in the world. We are. Okay, the reason why we are dumb is we have all the answers, but we just don't want to do it. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that stupid? A fish cannot be rich. A fish only know how to swim. No matter what he does, he just swim. He sleep while he's swimming. He eats while he's swimming. He shit. Even a fish shit when he swims. A fish doesn't stop and shit. He swims and the shit start falling out from him. Okay? We are different. We invented toilets. Do you know that toilets is an amazing invention? Think about it. Can you imagine today we have no toilets? I want everybody to imagine today we have no toilets now. All of a sudden, all the toilets disappeared. There's no flushing system. There's no toilet paper. There's no toilet water. There's no bathroom. There's no private. Can you imagine that if we have no toilets? Can you imagine that? So we are so smart, yet we are so dumb, right? 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 We invented toilets. Who the fuck invent toilets? Do you know how smart you have to be to invent a toilet? You know, sometimes I'm a bit crazy. You know, I start to think, who the fuck invent toilets? Oh shit, I need to open the flush system. Yeah. What happened if there's no toilet paper? So I create a container to put toilet paper there. And where toilet paper come from? You know, how does the flush system work? How does the water go all the way, flush all the shit and all the piss down to the ground so that everything is clean? You know how smart you have to be. You know, we take all these things for granted. Let me explain to you. We took all these things for granted. You know, and especially if some of you stay in multiple floors, like some of you live in houses that like 15 floors, 16 floor, 20. You know, who the fuck invent a 21st floor flushing system? I flush from the 21st floor and all the shit go all the way down to the sewers. A man invented that. Think carefully. You know, think carefully. Some of you live, like my house is on the 30th floor. I rented a unit in the Philippines. It's on the, I think, 35th floor, something like that. It's really hard. Can you imagine if you flush the toilet? Oh my God. And I'm thinking the whole block of flats, thousands of people living on the flats. Can you imagine? Thousands of people went to shit at the same time. Can the sewer system contain so much shit? Somebody thought of that. Someone thought of that. Shit, what happened? Yes, this 1,000 units. How can I make the flushing system work at the same time? And not only it works, it doesn't sting. Everybody's happy. Everybody is okay. There you go. A human thought of that. That human that created the toilet, he didn't depend on luck. He did not depend on luck. He didn't say, oh God, please, let's hope and pray that 1,000 people use the toilet at the same time, the shit will not overflow. You think he depend on luck? Oh, let's imagine that, let's pray that the water system doesn't flow properly and the shit will overflow in every single toilet, in the toilets of that unit. No, he didn't. He did not depend on luck. He didn't. Let me explain to you. He did not depend on luck. That's the problem with us. We saw a few guys got lucky. You know, like some of your friends, you know, you have some friends, right? I believe everybody has a friend like that, that you really don't like. You really hate him a lot, but he always have the good job. Right? You always have one friend that you don't really like, but he always have the best jobs in the world. Then you start to think, oh, this guy, why is he so lucky? Why he has all the best jobs in the world? No, believe me, you have never seen him work. So when you didn't see him work, you thought that he was lucky. It wasn't luck. Yes, once in a while we will be lucky, but that's what we always use this statement. Once in a while we will be lucky. So why do you want to depend on luck when you can depend on yourself? Why is luck so important to you when you can do everything yourself? Seriously, tomorrow morning when you wake up, okay, when you go to work, tomorrow morning, when you go to work, when you wake up, ask yourself this question: what do you want to do today? What are the things that you want to achieve today? I want to achieve 1,500 phone calls. I want to send 3,000 emails. I want to master 50,000 sets of mathematical formula. You lay it out. You lay it out. And just do it. Just do it. I want to go to work in Japan. Go and learn Japanese. Do it, starting from tomorrow. Do it. Oh, I want to make more money. Go and do a sales job. Do it. Just go and do it. You have all the answers in the world. You know that you're shy. You know that you're slow. You know all these answers. You have all the answers. You don't need me to tell you what to do. You have all the tools for success. You read, right? Mr. Bimai Suba, you read, right? You read. You read books of success. Mr. Innocent, oh, that's a good surname. Mr. Innocent, you read, right? You have all the answers. Everybody have all the answers. You do. But you just don't want to do it. I'll give you 2 seconds now. 2 seconds. We're going to do a simple case study. 2 seconds. Think about last week's problems that you have. Okay, all your last week's problem. And ask yourself this question. Do you have the solutions for all these problems? And this time, stop lying to yourself. Don't tell me shit like, oh, if only I have money, I can solve this problem. Nonsense. That's absolutely nonsense. Think carefully. 2 seconds, while I pour a glass of water for myself. Right? Right? Remember the fight that you have with your husband? Remember the fight that you have with your girlfriend? You have all the answers. You have all the answers. And that's why, you know, I always feel that people are underachieving. We are. You know, look at your lives. Look at the lives. Look at your own lives now. You know you are underachieving because you're not doing enough. That's the truth. Because you want to depend on luck. You know you are underachieving. If you overachieve, you know what's overachieve? If you're overachieve and you're broke and you have no job, you have nothing, yes, Yes, you have bad luck. You understand? A lot of you here, if you be honest to yourself, you know that you are only 10% of who you are today. Seriously, 10%. Just 10%. You know in your heart, you only deliver 10% of what you truly can be. The rest, you're just hesitating. You're just worried about this. You just don't want to do it. 10%. 10%. That's what you're doing. Only 10%. Because you don't want to be honest to yourself. Your character is in the way. You want to pull everybody to your level. You don't want to tell the truth. If you're lazy, you try to convince the whole world that you are not lazy. Come on. Isn't that 10%? And that's why you are crazy. Now you get it? That's why you are crazy. You have all the answers in the world. We as humans can achieve miracle things. Really, really miracle things. Things that you can never imagine. Even me, before I end this training, let's talk about me. Never in my life, if you're going to ask me 20 years ago, if you're going to ask me, will you be a boss of 300 staff, 40 companies, venture into countries like Philippines, Vietnam, Central Asia, India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, the African nations, Middle East, I'll tell you, you are fucking crazy. And as crazy as it sounds, I know some of you really, really respect me. I still think that I'm only 10%. We will always be stuck at 10%. Let me explain to you why. Every time when we grow better, we be better, the growth better. Your percentage will always decline because it's like that. Don't you understand how it works? So the gap is always there. That's why all those rich people, all those multi-billionaires, they are always capable of doing things more. Because they know they are also at 10%. It's always like this. Because every year, your knowledge will increase, your skill sets will increase, your efforts will increase. That's how we work. That's how we grow. That's why the 10% is always there. It never ends. The journey never ends. It has no deadlines. Absolutely no deadlines. You cannot have a deadline in success. And that's what most people like to make this mistake. I want to have a deadline. I want to find a job that pays me high salary, and that's it. There is no deadline, no end product, no end nothing for success. It's never ending. You have to fight all the time. And that's the thing. How many people here are willing to fight? How many? So ultimate question is, how many people here are willing to fight? Willing to fight means fight, not just verbally, I think I will fight. Your actions must come together with the fight. If your actions do not come together with the fight, you will not be able to fight because you are not fighting at all. You're just lying to yourself. All right, that's it. We have come to the end of the training. Okay, and usually what I would do, the last 20 minutes again, if you have any questions, please type on the chat box and I'll try my best to answer your questions. Okay, now today I'm a bit sad. I'll be honest with you, I am a bit sad. I'm a bit drained compared to my normal days. It's because I saw so many news about the war in Ukraine, you know. And when I start to look at the news, you know, I wanted to go to Ukraine, seriously, before COVID. And if my staff would know, I was at Central Asia and I started to open a lot of office around the region, you know, and I think Ukraine was a place that I really, really want to go. So when I saw all those pictures and all those stories, you know, it's a bit sad. It's really a bit sad, you understand? But that's the thing. All of us are supposed to be sad, because if we don't do anything, we will always be sad. Don't you understand? Happiness is not given. You have to fight for happiness. When, like, just like when we are born, like some of you have children, right? When you have children, how does your children be happy? You give him a toy, you make a joke with him, you play with him. So happiness is created. Happiness is not given. Happiness is not given. It's like a child, right? How a child is not going to laugh at himself at the mirror, right? Ha ha ha. No, Aubrey will play with his son, right? Play with his daughter, with her daughter, give her toys, and then she will start smiling, and they say, hello, hello, you know, something like that, right? And the kids will be laughing. You see, same thing. Same thing. Happiness, we have to create. You're not creating shit. That's the problem. You're not. You're staying at home, waiting for something miracle to happen. It's not coming. And that's the reason why, I mean, a lot of you should watch the news between Russia and Ukraine. It's fascinating, really fascinating, and very motivating and very inspired. You know, please, if you have time, watch the news. All right, so let's go to the questions now. Next question. Okay, hold on now. Okay. What to do when you don't know what to do? Just do. Do until you find the right thing. I share you one idea. When I was young, just at your age, when I was 16, I'm not educated. My English is shit. You know, I start to learn English when I grow older. My English was terrible. My Chinese was terrible because I cheated in all my exams. So I failed in all my tests and exams in school. So I didn't know what to do. But you cannot stop doing. That's the thing. None of us here knows what's going to happen in the future. All right? But we cannot say because we do not know what's going to happen to the future, we stop doing. You have to do something every day, because while you are doing it, you find something that you like. Some of you want to be a lawyer when you're young. As you grow older, you don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Some of you want to be an engineer when you were young. As you grow older, you don't want to be an engineer anymore. So our plans and our ideas always change due to circumstances, due to politics, due to financial issues. Like some of you, like when I was young, because my family was so broke, I cannot study anymore. Do you understand? I cannot study anymore because my family was so broke. I need to go out and work. So when I always want to study. So I remember 15 years ago, I decided to purchase a share in a university in the Philippines called New England College. So I become the owner of New England College, and they give me an honorary degree there. But then the university sucked and it closed down 5 years ago. Because my shareholders do not know how to run the business there. So what I'm trying to tell you is you will never know what you want to do. So sometimes don't plan first. Fuck the plans. If every day we are planning, we're not doing anything. And what makes you think that your plans are the right plans? Just like Russia thought that their plans would destroy Ukraine within 2 days. And guess what? Their plans didn't come true. And they're still at war. Go and do first. While you do, you will figure it out. But if you don't do and you stay at home every day, nothing is going to work out. All right. Next question. Yep, the certificate will be given to you. Sir, please share your email address. I think if you want, you can tag on my Instagram account or Facebook account. So Akmala and Medina, you can link our company accounts here so that they can tag me. All right. Next question. Can I get all of them again? Yeah, you can, because we have a YouTube channel, which we're going to put the class there. Okay, nice topic. Need someone to remind you. I'm also sad about the wars. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I've learned it all starts from, yeah, it's true. Everything starts from you, because no one is going to be here for you. No one can save you but you. When we start to think of someone that's going to save us, we are depending on luck. Luck is overrated. No one can save you but you. Always remember that. Okay, I'm not, you think I'm crazy to think that my staff is going to save me? I'll be the craziest man on this earth thinking that Medina is going to save me. No one can save you but you. Okay, thank you. What's the difference between educated person and knowledgeable person? Now it's IQ and EQ. IQ is educated, EQ is knowledge. For today's world, you need to have both. You need to have, like, for example, you need to go to school. I know a lot of people that there are some rich people that never went to school, got rich. Yes, I believe that. But then those people are reading a lot of books. So books is education. You understand? Like when I was young, although I didn't go to high school, or, you know, but I still read when I was 25. Between 25 to 30, I read a lot of business books. I read a lot of research books, you know, at home by myself. You understand? That's studying. So if you ask me, both are equally important for today's society. You need to go, like some of you are fresh grads, right? Fresh degree holders, right? So fresh degree holders, they are waiting for the right job to come along to work. No, my silly friends, any job you will do, because sometimes it's not the job content that you want. Sometimes it's the experience to deal with people. Is that what you want? Like maybe some of you really hate F&B jobs, huh? F&B jobs are, I'm a degree holder, right? Miss Ninte to Homo will say, I'm a degree holder. I cannot do F&B job. Oh, people will laugh at me. Oh, no, you're wrong. People look at F&B jobs as the content. You know, I'm washing dishes, right? Or I'm serving customer. I look it as a knowledge job in terms of serving customers. Can you imagine? Seriously, if I'm a waiter and you are eating on my table, my objective is to make you happy. That is a skill. That is a skill. And washing dishes in the kitchen by yourself and be happy about it, that is also a skill. That's knowledge. That is knowledge. It is knowledge how to be disciplined when nobody is checking on you. You see? So both are equally important. Boring education is important. Practical education is important. Practical knowledge is important. Like some classes that you attend, super boring. I don't want to attend. You must attend because that is education. Learning maths is boring. Learning science is boring, but you have to learn. Working is tough, but can be fun because it increases your practical skills, your knowledge. So you need to have both. Huh? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How to study engineering IT would benefit to establish a successful business. Now, some of you are not in business, right? Some of you are in engineering, some of you are in IT, some of you are in F&B. Okay, let's put it this way. Okay, now I cannot say which is the most important thing, because the key thing is not about what courses you study. The key thing is, if you want to run a business, you must learn things. You must learn, if you want to be in an engineering business, you must learn how to do engineering. If you want to be in an F&B business, you must learn how to do F&B, because these are all knowledge. If you want to be a salesperson, you must learn how to do sales. So it's not about what courses you study, it's about what you lack of. So example, if you want to be an engineer IT and you got engineering degree, so you know engineering now. So what you lack is sales, business. So go and learn business or go and do a sales job. So that's how people learn. Understand? Is there any situation that can stop one from fulfilling their dreams? Oh, this is a difficult question, but I can tell you, your dreams always change. Goals never change, but dreams do. When you grow older, your objective in life will be different. Right? So if someone's going to stop your dream, there's only one answer. You stop your own dream. You did. You do a cafe business. I know some people, they run a small cafe in Singapore, and running cafe business in Singapore is difficult. So cafe business is long hours. They work really, really long hours. Some of the people are complaining, why do I need to work long hours? It's because it's your business. Don't you understand? It's your fucking business. It's your baby. It's like you telling me you don't need long hours to take care of a baby. Now, those people are mothers, you know, you spend a lot of hours with your babies, right? So remember, the only thing that can stop you from realizing your own dreams is you, because you choose to be stupid. That's the only answer I can think of, okay? What happens when someone has dreams and vision, but there's no one to uplift or help them? Okay, yeah, it's true. Some of you are miserable. Some of you have no friends. Like, I don't have friends. No one is here to help me. Oh, it's so sad. Oh. Go and watch YouTube. Sometimes YouTube videos. Like, okay, again, now this is how I am. Again, let's go back to the Ukraine versus the Russia war. I watch a lot of videos there, okay, to inspire me. Okay, and if you read their videos, you can see all the refugees, all the soldiers fighting a giant army. These are all motivation speeches. You know, YouTube is one of the best inventions in the world. You can find a lot of uplifting stories, uplifting videos to self-motivate. No matter how sad you are, no matter how fucked up you think your lives are, Google search, go to YouTube. I can guarantee you there will be people that have worse lives than you. So yes, it's true. Sometimes we do not meet the right people. It happens sometimes, right? So just because you don't meet the right people doesn't mean that you're going to stop. Go to YouTube to search for all the videos that you can find. So the last few days, I'm crazy about the Ukraine war. It's really, really amazing if you look at the stories, really. So when I look at all those stories, I start to question myself. What is my problem? What the fuck? I don't have problems. What problems? Oh, I'm in Singapore. I lost a couple of $1 million. Oh, I start crying now. You know, those people are escaping from war. You see? So if you cannot find somebody to talk to you, it happens sometimes, go to YouTube. YouTube is a wonderful tool for many learning experience, okay? What motto can you share for us or you will leave us? Now, the only thing that I can tell you is very simple. Life is really, really challenging, okay? Do not think that life is not challenging. It is challenging. Life is hard. Life will get harder every day. Some of you are older guys. The older you get, the harder your life will be. You have babies, problems. Your parents will grow old, problems. You have to pay a house, problems. Some of you will marry the wrong people, problems. Some of you will have dumbass boyfriends in the future, problems. Never end. Okay? My motto to everybody is problems are part of your life. Embrace them. Embrace problems. Who the fuck tell you that running a business will have no problems? Who tells you all these stories? Okay, even Mr. John Psychotic, you get a job in Samsung, South Korea. What makes you think there's no racism in South Korea? Problems. Even Miss Tush Homo, maybe you get a job in America. What makes you think that your life will be easy in America? Even some of you, Miss Ngo New Trang, maybe you found a boss that is willing to pay you 5,000 American dollars per month. You think there's no problems? Even today, Mr. Romana Shaman, you found the prettiest girl in your country and you married her. You think there's no problem? You really believe that? Correct. Embrace problems. Problems are part of our life. A lot of you are not successful. It's because you are avoiding problems. So when you start to avoid problems, you are not taking challenges that can make you better. So my motto is embrace problems, love the problems, okay? Next question. What caused the fear of failure? Your pride. Because you need so much love. Oh, if nobody loves you, you will die. You caused the fear of your own problems. If you have cancer, what can you do? The cancer is in your belly. What can you do? You got to face it, right? If your girlfriend cheated on you, what can you do? What can you do? She already slept with someone else, right? You face the problems, right? Your boss sacked you today. What can you do? What can you do? You are the cause of your failure is because you do not know how to react to failures. So when you do not know how to react to failures, everything is difficult. You get scared. You get scared because you don't know how to react. Oh, my boyfriend cheated on me. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I want to die. You see? Because you do not know how to react. Oh, you see, look at the Ukrainian again. Look at Ukraine again. When the Russia put the siege on the Ukrainians, they have a lot of fears. But they overcome it. They start to plan because they know if they die, they die. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you die, you die. So you are the cause of the failure. It's because you do not know how to react to failures. I also never wait for luck because fight. Yep, correct. This is a good statement. I never wait for luck, but I fight to reach luck. Is it true? The answer is yes. It's true. Okay. If luck doesn't come to you, you have to create luck. You have to go and find luck. Akmala, if no one's going to knock on your house to marry you, you better seek your mother for help. Your mother will find the girl for you. There you go. That's called using your mother to create a wife for you. That's a lot of Indian families. That's what they do. You see, that is also luck. You see, you have to do something to create luck. Luck is not going to show up in your doorstep. All right. Sir, I have a question. I have applied for a sales job, but I don't get a chance to work for 100 websites. I found that they are requesting diploma and higher education. Do I continue to apply for sales job and get myself diploma while learning sales from the internet? Okay, let me explain to you, Mr. Dahana Balan. You're going to do everything. You're going to study, you're going to apply, and you're going to learn. Okay, there is no right way to do something, but you need all three. You need to apply for jobs, you need to have an education. Remember I told you, right? Because this is how the world works today. You need to have certificates. Certificates does not make you the smartest person in the world. Certificates are foundation. So when a boss put an ad out looking for diploma and above, it's because they use that diploma to gauge foundation. You understand? Okay, so you need to have three. Just go do all three. Don't be afraid. Fuck the world. Just go and do all three. Go and apply, go and practice, go and do. And remember, just like what the other guys said, luck will eventually reach you. Like me, you know, for 7 years of my life, between 16 to 25, I have no fucking clue what I want to do. Really, I did not. I just do. I didn't care. I just do. Because sometimes we wouldn't know what is the best for us. Okay, we wouldn't know. Do you think Elon Musk thought about creating a space shuttle for you to fly to Mars? You really believe that? When he was a baby, let me think. I think I can create SpaceX so that your ass can come with my ass to Mars. He didn't thought of that. The president of Ukraine, he was a comedian, right? If you read his story, he was a comedian. He never thought of becoming the president of Ukraine, right? When he was young. So that's the thing. Do not analyze so much. Just do and prepare for failures. Prepare to fail. We have to fail first to learn. Just like Miss Tish Homo. Remember your first boyfriend that you broke up? Can you remember? You remember, right? He hurt your feelings. So the second boyfriend, you become smarter. And then the second boyfriend hurt your feelings again. Then the third boyfriend, okay. You see? So failures is always there. Don't is how you embrace failures. So you got to continue to do non-stop and prepare for failures all the time. And you'll be okay. How to be top of the bargaining power from clients, because those rich clients, they don't want to pay, but they need quality work. How to convince them. Some clients give you an open order, but on payment, they start to negotiate until I made little profit. Yes, most customers are assholes today because you are like them. You are like them. Why are you complaining them about you? You are like them. When you go to a shop, don't you want discount? Of course you want discounts, right? When you go online to buy a t-shirt, you are looking for the cheapest, best quality t-shirt that's ever available on internet. The first thing you need to do is you got to be mentally prepared that customers are always like this. Do you understand? Always like this. And this is how life is, because you are not at the top of the bargaining power. You have to work yourself up. So the only thing you need to do is called build relationship. When customers don't want to pay and expect you to deliver quality work, the real answer is because they don't trust you. Seriously, they don't. Like just like everybody here. Remember the first time when we launched this program for you? You didn't trust this program. Remember? Some of you thought that it was a scam. Chong Ming 100% thought it was a scam. Right? Remember? So what did we do? What did we do? Julie Jean is from the Philippines. Julie Jean will think that it's a scam. 100%. Yeah, right. There you go. Right. So what do? We just continue to show more sincerity and continue to make the costs better. Now we have the business talk sessions. We're going to create more things in the future. So sometimes it's like that. There are too many scams at the moment. So when customers react this way, it's normal. So don't be upset with these people. Just continue to push your work, build relationships, build trust, and just be honest with them. Hey, sir, I'm going to deliver quality work for you. So can you pay me some money, please? How am I going to feed my children if you're not going to pay me money? Please. Tell him the truth. The truth always set you free. Okay. Okay. Thanks again. Why we are failing? Okay, good. If you got a chance, great. Thank you. Can you share some business-related material resources? It's really hard to proceed without guidance. Okay. Okay. Let's say for those people that really want to do business, but you have no idea. Okay. The easiest and the most shortcut is learn how to do sales. Okay, that is the tip that I can give you now. Okay, if you don't want to go to courses that will last a PhD for 50 years, or try to read books for 6 hours or 10 hours, my advice is learn how to do sales. Okay, again, you see, sales is the life of everything. Money today is the life of everything. It's something that we do not want to admit it, but it's the truth. Russia, Ukraine at war. Because of what? Money. It's because of money. That's all. Money. That's the truth. Right? Russia is going to stop the war because international countries are putting sanction into the country so that the country has no money. So everything is about money. Right? And that's the thing. Remember, I told you, embrace your fears. You don't want to do sales. It's because you are afraid of sales. It's not because sales jobs are bad. Most people in the world make the most money from sales. But because you don't want to embrace your fears, you pull everyone to your level and tell everyone that sales is a shit job. Without sales, you will not have a roof. Without sales, you will not have a t-shirt. Without sales, there's no lights in your house. Without sales, there's no TikTok. Without sales, there's no iPhone. Without sales, there's no headphones, nothing. Embrace your fears. So if you tell me what is the best business-related resources for a beginner, learn how to do sales. Embrace your fears. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Sir, now I know why I have more problems. Yes, you do, Miss Wilfrey, because you are crazy. Why many people choose the decision of their partner over his or hers? Okay. Like some of you like to make this decision, and you choose your partner's decision because you're dumb. Because you're dumb. I'm sorry, this is a harsh statement. Because you're dumb. You know, like, okay, again, everybody have to have their own lives. Okay, this is something that I really believe in. Again, this is just my personal opinions. Okay, don't go to my Facebook and put negative comments. Okay, my personal opinion is like that. Whether you are in a relationship, your husband, your wife, your family, all of us must have individual lives. Your wife must have their own career. You must have your own career. Okay, now I know some of the men here will tell me, I want my wife to take care of my family, you know, things like that. Yes, again, I mean, it depends on you. But for those people that want to progress, everybody must have their own lives. Because when you are busy, you will have less arguments, less quarrel, right? And it's true, maybe your wife will leave you if you get a job, perhaps. Your wife is going to leave you if you get a job. It's because you're not good enough. That's how the world works. That's how life works. So if you ask me why you have to choose, you don't have to choose. You just got to educate that you must have your own life. Your partner must have their own lives. When both of you are success, you will have a great life. Trust me. It's all about you. It's never about them. All right. Next question. Solutions are better than reactions. Yes, it's true. Why do we sometimes keep repeating the mistakes? I find myself repeating the same mistakes. What could be stopping from learning? Because you're crazy. Remember I told you? Yeah, we are. Now, one of the best ways to not repeat mistakes was something my mother taught me when I was young. Okay, I'm 46. So when I was young, when I do stupid things, my mother would just slap me in the face. It works. Trust me, it works. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Tomorrow you tell your boyfriend, hey dear, if I do stupid things again, will you slap me in the face? Trust me, once he starts to slap you in the face, it works. Okay, why we always go back to the same problems all the time? It's because of two things: tragedy and not strong enough. Tragedy means if you don't suffer tragedy, you will never learn. Okay, like today, the Russia situation, the European countries, they know it's a tragedy. It's a tragic. It's tragic. So they will make sure they will never repeat again. You have to suffer through tragedy to make mistakes. Of course, this is not highly recommended. The next one is yourself, right? So you just got to find someone that is honest to you. Because we like to hear sweet things. Sweet things does not mean the right things. So we are confused, right? Ugly things doesn't mean it's a bad thing. We as humans, we like to hear things we like to hear. We do not like to hear things we don't like to hear. So if example, if I tell Miss Perez, you are the dumbest person in the world. Of course, Miss Perez will be upset, right? Because the boyfriend never called her dumb, the mother never called her dumb, the father never called her dumb. Who the fuck is this idiot from Singapore who is a Chinese to call me dumb? Right? Who is this idiot with the stupid cap and stupid headphones to call me dumb? Right? But then again, Miss Perez, what happens if you are dumb? That's the problem. The problem is you cannot take criticism. So you like to hear sweet things all the time, right? Learn how to take criticism. I do that all the time. When you run a business, you always have your critics. I'm prepared for that. Yeah, I made mistakes. Yes, it's true. I made mistakes. I do. I'm just like you. I made mistakes as well. But the truth is, you have to be able to accept critics. Stop looking for the things that you want to hear. Look for things that you don't want to hear. And when you embrace the things that you don't want to hear, oh my God, it's life changing. Can you imagine Mr. Doji, Yeshi Doji? Can you imagine I'm your good friend now? I'm one of the most honest guy that you ever met in your life. Mr. Doji, do you know why you have no money? Because you're fucking lazy. That's it, period, full stop, nothing else. That's it, you don't want to learn, you don't want to do anything. Every day you sleep, eat, and shit. That's all you do. Sleep, eat, and shit. Every day, sleep, eat, shit. Sleep, eat, shit. How can you be rich? Of course, Mr. Doji will say that, who is this idiot from Singapore to tell me all these things? Right? He will say that. But then ugly things doesn't mean bad things. Right? So stop listening to sweet stuff. Stop it. Sweet things is to manipulate you. So Miss Perez and Mr. Doji, can you imagine now? I tell sweet things to both of you. Miss Perez, don't worry. Your life will be great. Oh, you are the smartest girl in the Philippines. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. You know that you are not the smartest girl in the Philippines. For God's sake, you know that, right? Mr. Doji, oh, you are the smartest guy in Bhutan. Yeah, you're unlucky. Yeah, right. There you go. So Mr. Doji here, yeah, I am unlucky. Yeah, it's not my fault. Yeah, it's not my fault. Right? That's the problem. People like to hear sweet things all the time. And that's why Facebook is making so much money. Snapchat is making so much money. Instagram is making so much money. You look at all those Facebooks and Instagram, like tick, 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 like, because they know that's what you like. They're giving you the things that you like. Right? All right, good. Next. Sometimes you face, what should I do if someone or your boyfriend control your life? You want to know? Dump his ass, man. Tell him to fuck off. That's what I would do. Right? I'm sorry, yeah. I don't know your boyfriend. Unless your boyfriend is super rich and you need the money, then it's a different story, yeah. But if your boyfriend is a dumbass, fuck him. Leave him. You cannot get someone to control your life. Okay, like me, why I wanted to be a businessman is because I don't want people to control me. See, so the only thing I can tell you is you have to leave him, or you negotiate with him, talk to him, tell him that you need to have freedom, work something out together, just like how Ukraine and Russia, I think they have a meeting tonight to find ways to work out together. Sometimes you face rejection because you are worthy of something even better. Yeah, it's true. That is true. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, no one's gonna stop thinking that you are the virgin of the world. You are not, all right? Stop it. Stop thinking that everybody must love you. Stop it. One thing I don't like about this generation wants everyone to like him or love him. That's how you are not successful. It's because you expect everyone to like you. You expect everyone to love you. That's crazy. Rejections are normal. Remember I told you, embrace rejections, embrace problems, because these are normal. Why the fuck would everybody like you? Right? Why should they like you? Oh, I'm likable. Who told you that? Who told you that you're likable? Who? You tell yourself that you're likable. Or your mother. Your mother lied to you. You're not likable. You understand? So that's the problem, huh? Next question. Thanks, Mr. A lot of people. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Patrick. Why do people look for a problem if there's already a problem? Because that's humans. Humans like to bring themselves to your level. You understand? Remember I told you, when they have a problem, what they do? They try to convince that you are the problem. They bring you to their level. Right? So you have to stop that. And you got to stop that to someone else like me. I always tell my staff, okay, I never try to convince my staff to work for me. Never. I always tell my staff this statement. Either you happy or not happy. Not happy, fuck off. Happy, work. That's it. Finish. Nothing else. Stop wasting my time so that I don't have to waste your time and your time don't have to waste my time. So that's who am I. So you understand. So they are normal when they always look for problems. Why? Because they want to pull you to their level. Their level is problems. And they know that you are not a problem. So they pull you to their level. Understand? Don't let anyone control your life. Is who decide what you want to do in life. Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's true. If he really loves you, he will support you. It's true. Okay, like for example, I'm married, right? So I work long hours every day. So some of my friends will ask me, don't you worry that your wife will run away with someone else? I said, there are only two reasons why my wife will run away. First, reason number one, if I'm a dumb ass. Thank God I'm not. Because nobody wants to marry to a dumb ass. Okay? So work on yourself. Don't work on her, work on yourself. Be a better version of yourself. If you are a pretty girl, listen to me, guys. If you are a pretty girl that can wash toilets, cook, have a career, know how to take care of children, very, very kind-hearted, no temper, right? And his parents gonna love you. Oh my God, you are the most wanted girl in the world. All the guys who want you to have you as their girlfriend. So the key is never about them. The key is always about you. Work on yourself all the time. All right? But in this generation, we need background also while doing interviews. How to fight against this? Because, okay, this is a good answer, good question. What happens if you want to look for a job, but you have no job experience, right? So usually this is what I would do. And unfortunately, I understand now we have this COVID situation going on. So it's not easy to get a job. So this is something that I would tell people what to do. Talk to your boss, your future boss. Tell your future boss like that. If I'm going to work for you for free for 1 month, hire me. The first month, let me work free for you first. If you think I can do the job, continue to hire me. Why? Because you are confident. You understand? So for example, if Miss Jonah May, you found a job at Samsung and you really want to work for Samsung, tell Samsung, hey, I want to work for you. Don't pay me a salary first. Try me for 1 month. If you think I'm good, hire me. If you don't think I'm good, don't hire me. How many people have the guts to say this? Correct. There you go. And then once you get the job, maybe the first month, you make sure you do well. Because if you do well, the boss will hire you. You're already in there. Understand? If not, it's good that you leave because you're not wasting your boss for money. Thank you so much. How can I improve my t-shirt business sales? It's doing well. There is no really any special way to improve your business except more sales. Okay, if you're running a small business, the key to small business is simple. More sales. You just got to continue to sell, 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 sell. And while you're selling, you must enjoy selling. You see, that's where the problem is. Some people don't, and like I love to sell. If any one of you have an opportunity to see me in business discussion or business negotiation, your jaw will drop because I have a wonderful time doing presentations to my customers. And my customers are always laughing, smiling, they're having fun because I love to sell. So for small business owners, because you are not at a certain level yet, you need cash flow. So cash flow means you have to continue to sell, 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 and enjoy the process of sales. Okay, next one. What good strategies to sell product on Facebook, sir? There are no good strategies. Only finding ways to reach a bigger crowd. Okay, running way to reach a bigger crowd. Always find ways to reach a bigger crowd. Like how we found you, remember? How we found you? We found you through Facebook, right? Most of you, we found you through Facebook, right? And then when you use Facebook, there is no specific, again, if you're running a small business, there is no specific way of doing business. You just, whoever, just talk and find out. Can I share our business talk to anyone who is not a student of Kingston? You mean the videos? Yes, you can. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Ken. I've asked for several times now. Bye. Yeah, okay. I want to get back. Okay. How can I join some international jobs? You can't. Always remember this. You can't. You stop thinking about joining international jobs. Thinking about what international jobs want. You see, you are always thinking about what bosses, what you want. Okay, which is something that I don't advise. Like if you want to work in Japan, think about what Japan needs. If you want to work in Singapore, think about what Singapore needs. If you want to work with a boss and you expect the boss to pay you $5,000 a month, talk to your boss. What must I do in order to get $5,000 a month? You see, a lot of people, a lot of you are in the one generation, the one, W-A-N-T generation. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And that's why you never get it, because nobody cares about what you want. Nobody. Really. People only care about what you can do. You understand? People only cares about what you can do. If you can do $50 million worth of sales, oh my God, all the fucking companies in the world will hire you. You see, like me, I'm a trainer, I'm a salesperson, I'm a businessman. All these skill sets is I continue to improve myself every single day of my life. And that's why many people want me. So the key is not about what you want. That's the university. The university tells you that if you take my engineering degree, this is what you can get. You see? So you thought, I studied 3 years, I get an engineering degree, people will pay me $5,000 a month. And then when you go for 10 job interviews, nobody wants to hire you. Because you forgot, it's never about what you want. It's about what you truly can do. So the key is about what you can do. It's not about what you want. So imagine if you want to find jobs in South Korea. What do South Korea want? If you want to work in Russia, what do Russians want? If you want to work in Pakistan, run a business in Pakistan, what do the Pakistanis need? You see? So when you keep on getting the whole world to focus on you, that's not going to happen. All right. Last question now. I'm tired. Sorry. Hi, sir. Can you share your first step idea on how to get more clients on customers in business? Again, no shortcut. All you need to do is very simple. Design advertisements, sell the shit out of it. Because I do not know what you're selling. I do not know what your product is. I do not know where you're from, so I cannot give you the right advice. The only advice I can give you is to talk to a lot of people. The key is not to secure sales. The key is to learn how to do sales. So if your target audience are the Filipinos, talk to 1,000 Filipinos. Talk to them, right? Understand what they want. Understand what you can do. I'm selling beauty and supplements. Yeah, correct. You need to just talk to people, that's all. Because you are looking for, because a lot of people have this crazy thinking. They think that their products and their merchandise are the best in the world. So if people don't buy from me, they are assholes. No, that's not how it works. You got to play the numbers game. You got to talk to people every single day. Set yourself a target. I want to talk to 300 people a day. With social media, you can. Believe me, you can. Right? So when you talk, the goal is not to close 300 deals. The goal is to use 300 people for me to practice my skills. So the more I practice, the better I will become. You cannot talk to one and close one. You cannot talk to two and close two. You really, really need to talk to 300 over people, practice your skills, and be sincere, right? Be sincere with customers. You know, not all customers will be your customers. Some customers just don't like supplements. So you need to build relationship with people. Yes, you might not be able to close the deal today. Doesn't mean that you cannot close the deals tomorrow. You understand? All right. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. It's already 9:40. I've been talking for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm a bit tired. So again, thanks again. All right. And I hope to see you guys soon one day. Okay. For the next few weeks, I will not be doing the business talks anymore, but I will be doing it after a few weeks later. Okay. Because we have a few big projects